What's up, everyone? IdCartonCoo here with a new little thing I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do my personal opinion on the starter Pokemon, and I got inspired by this through watching Nexus react to Google's 4,000 person survey, or a 4,000 person survey that I found on YouTube that basically stated uh, we surveyed 4,000 people, and through their votes on what their favorite starter Pokemon is, here is the tier list of the 4,000 people represented, correct? So I looked at that and I thought, wow, I don't really agree with a good amount of those. And so I decided to make my own tier list. So we have 6 tiers here. We have Pogger's Moment, Goated, quite good, not bad, okay, and no. So we'll go ahead and get started. Start with Generation 1 first. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's absolutely goated. Ash's Bulbasaur was fantastic. Like that it suppressed poison. Love Bulbasaur's design. Adorable little frog dinosaur plant thing. Like a tri-hybrid or whatever this thing is. Ivysaur is very cool. Venusaur is very cool. All around, just a very well-made Pokemon. And the same can be said for all of Generation 1 starters. I'm gonna put Charmander in quite good. The fact that Charizard's like very mainstream now kind of like loses its luster on the chain. Because honestly, I am around the internet a lot, and I do listen. I do like listen to a lot of opinions on Pokemon, and some of them start to rub off. And while I love the entire chain, love Charmander, love Charmeleon, and love Charizard, uh, the fact that Charizard's now the poster boy, and so he kind of gets like first-hand stuff for anything. If Nintendo or Game Freak wants to ever experiment with new things or whatever, like new moves, new transformations especially, you already know Charizard's gonna get it. And it's just kind of like, we get it, you love Charizard. And so it kind of loses its luster a little bit, but I still absolutely adore that chain. I just don't think it's on the level as the other two now. Speaking of the other two, we have Squirtle, who also was going to be in Goated. Ash's Squirtle, fantastic. Oh yeah, real quick, backtrack. Ash's Charizard, fantastic Pokemon. Love his Charizard. Love the little like, kind of love that it was kind of a douche for a while, but then he eventually like sorted it out with Ash, because Ash like almost died or something, and then saved Charizard from almost dying. It was a bunch of like almost death situations. But yeah, uh, going back to Squirtle, uh, who doesn't love Squirtle? Pretty sure Squirtle's the most treasured of the OG 3 starters. And I can't blame him. Freaking love Squirtle. Cute little turtle, water turtle looking guy. Just, what a beast. Love Squirtle. Blastoise is amazing. Wartortle is pretty cool as well. Just the concept, very simple concept of a water turtle, and then you just slap cannons on the back, on its shell, and it's just fantastic. And, by the way, anime will have a huge effect on all the Pokemon here, because that's one outlet that I love a lot of Pokemon. So yeah, and also all 3 of these. Ashes had all 3 of these, and they were all amazing. Chikorita. Hot take, I think Chikorita's goated. Love Chikorita. Mostly because, well, I loved Chikorita before, and to preface, love all the starters, just some are going to be better than others, that's how it works. Love Bayleaf. Bayleaf has one of the best mid-evolution designs, period, I think, in Pokemon. Bayleaf is probably top 5 best designed middle evolutions. Meganium was always kind of iffy for me. I always liked Meganium, but now I love Meganium more because of my recent Pokemon Black randomizer Nuzlocke run on twitch.tv/itcardandcoo, where I will be playing more Pokemon stuff and more stuff in the future. Just a little plug. But I had, in order to fill holes from Pokemon that died on Victory Road, I went and scavenged and searched the routes that I haven't quite been to yet, and I found a Chikorita, and I caught it, named it Chill Vibes, trained it up to a Meganium with Petal Dance, Earthquake, Reflect, and Light Screen. And boy, that thing put in work, and I was not expecting that to do so. Honestly, I was expecting a Pokemon just to throw screens, and if I had to sacrifice something, it would be the Meganium. But Meganium became probably the MVP of the Elite Four run. I think the videos are still up on Twitch if you want to go catch them. But if you want to see, Chill Vibes of Meganium specifically, go to the real final part, the real finale. I think is what I called it. It's the last Pokemon Black video I have. And Meganium helped me beat the game. So for that reason, Meganium goes up. Cyndaquil. I feel like I'm just sticking all the fire types down here and quite good, but love Cyndaquil. Love its chain. It just doesn't have the same wow factor that the other two have. I mean, Chikorita only recently got its wow factor for me, or a wow factor for me. I don't really have too much to say for Cyndaquil, honestly. However, Totodile, I got a lot to say. First of all, arguably the best design for the starters, or arguably one of the best designs for first base form Pokemon ever. Ash's Totodile was the best. He had probably like the best personality out of all of Ash's Pokemon. Super happy, just dancing around all the time. Would always just have, like, bring the joy to everyone around him, and also to the people who watch the show, is like, especially me. I remember fondly Ash's Totodile. I also choose Totodile 9 out of 10 times when I go through Gold, Silver, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I just love that entire chain. The weakest of the three for me is definitely Croconaw. But it's kind of a little bit of a toss-up between Feraligatr and Totodile for number one. Between the chain. Very close race, but I absolutely adore Totodile. One of my favorite starters of all time. Easily. Speaking of favorite starters. Oh! Alright. You know, Trico's a bit of a doozy. Let's start. First of all, love grass types. My favorite type of the three, between fire, water, grass. Love reptiles, especially lizards, which that's what, Trico is. I love geckos. I used to have geckos as a kid. Probably goes a little bit into that. Grovyle was my favorite Pokemon for, like, the first half of my Pokemon career. And then the latter half of my Pokemon career, my favorite Pokemon became Sceptile. So, the entire Trico line, I absolutely adore Pokemon, but it's like, all other Pokemon, the Trico line. Like, I don't know what it is about the Trico line, but I love the entire line so far above, maybe not so far, but above the rest of the Pokemon, like, above every other Pokemon, that you can totally see the difference. Like, Ash's Grovyle, absolute beast. Ash's Sceptile, basically one-shot the Darkrai. You can debate me on that. If anyone, watched the, Sinnoh League victors, watched the, Sinnoh League championships, against Tobias, which was, even though it was very one-sided Tobias, still one of the best battles in the anime. In all of Pokemon anime, in my opinion. It just goes to show Ash's resourcefulness and the ability to just defy all odds. There's a Darkrai who, a little bit backstory. There's a Darkrai who was going through he went through the entire all 8 gyms. He went through all the rest of his bracket in the Sinnoh League Championships without dropping the Darkrai. Ash shows up, does some damage with Heracross and Gible to the Darkrai, but the Darkrai kind of just Dream Eaters it all back. So, which leads me to believe that Darkrai is basically at full health with the health restoration you get from Dream Eater. And Sceptile comes in and breaks through Dark Void, which is literally impossible by video game standards. Because Darkrai supposedly puts you in an eternal sleep. Sceptile breaks out of the Dark Void because it was listening to Ash, and then one-shots it with Leaf Blade. One of the coolest things any of his Pokemon has ever done. Probably the most impressive legendary win, I think. Probably the most impressive legendary win because of Tobias' track record. Yeah. Sceptile is probably gonna be my favorite Pokemon for the rest of my life. I don't see this chain ever getting overthrown. I don't see this chain ever, like, dropping off. Just love him so much. So much fond memories. Torchic, goated. Combusken, honestly, is, I think, very underrated. I love Combusken. Love Blaziken. Blaziken is also just super good. Like, in a competitive aspect, so good. I think so far, by far the best of the starter Pokemon we have, competitive-wise, on this list. That will change when I get to some of the others. But, love Torchic. Adorable, very simple design, but I think just works. The Fire Chicken. The Fire Kung Fu Chicken is just so epic. And I just love Torchic. Mudkip. Yeah, Mudkip's gonna be quite good. Love the chain as well. It's just, I don't think it really sticks out to me like the Torchic chain and the Trico chain do. And I know a lot of people love Mudkip, love the evolutionary line, and I agree. I think they're very cool. I just don't think they're as cool as the Torchic line and Trico line. Mudkip memes are fantastic. Probably the best meme Pokemon. Actually, Wooper's really good too. But, I don't know. Alright, we're on to Gen 4 now. By the way, I think Gen 4 has, on average, the best trio. I love all of these Pokemon up here, but it just doesn't quite hit the level that, I'm just gonna go ahead and put them up just to show how much I love these guys. Like, they're so good. Sinnoh was a huge hit, in my opinion. Love Generation 4. Probably my favorite generation. Only generations close are, Gen 4, Gen 3, Gen 2. 2 through 4 is definitely, like, they go back and forth for me. But, back to Gen 4. Let's start with Turtwig, because Turtwig was first on the list. Absolutely love Turtwig. Love grass types. He's a little turtle. He's adorable. Grottle's pretty cool. I've got nothing to say about Grottle, really. Torterra's very cool. Love Torterra. It sucks that he's quad weak to ice, but grass ground just on paper sounds like a very epic type. I like the dynamic that they can all counter each other too. That's very cool. But that kind of turns into whoever is the fastest, and like the fastest wins. And speaking of the fastest wins, freaking Chimchar, bro. Good lord. Again, one of the best starter chains to ever hit Pokemon, period. And for Chimchar, adorable, really cool. Monferno, even cooler. Adds the fighting type, which I know we had Blaziken, Combusken beforehand. But then Infernape. Dude, Ash's Infernape is arguably his best Pokemon. There's only one other Pokemon that can rival or maybe surpass it. And I'll get to them later because they're actually on this list. And if you watch the anime, you know exactly who that other Pokemon is. Man, I just have a huge fondness because I choose Infernape like almost every single time I go through Generation 4. I should change that and do more Turtwig and Piplup, which I will. But man, just all three of them are so good. I don't know who was in charge of making those 3 starters at Game Freak, but they just did such a phenomenal job. I also love Dragon Ball, and I believe Infernape's design is based off Journey to the West, the old Fable, like an old Fable. Don't quote me on like where it's from because I don't know, but I believe it's an older Chinese fable or tale. And another thing that's based off of Journey to the West is Goku. And I absolutely adore Dragon Ball. Arguably my favorite fictional fan base or fictional series of all time. And Infernape's based off that too. So I named my Infernape Kakarot. Like every single time I do it. Because I just love Dragon Ball, love Pokemon. Next up we have Snivy. Snivy is goated. This one might be weird, because I don't see too many people that are like, I love Snivy, I love the evolutionary chain. I see that more for Tepig and Oshawott, and we're gonna get to them later. But Snivy is by far my favorite of the 3. Like, it's not even a contest. Snivy is by far my favorite of the 3. I just don't know. Like, love snakes, love reptiles, love grass types. That goes said for Turtwig and Trico. I love the smug look that Snivy has too, and the animation it has in Black and White, where it, like, crosses his arms and like taps his feet like he's being impatient. It's just like, I don't know what it is. It just looks like he's just hard disrespecting the opponent, and I love it. Servine's okay. I don't really have anything to say for Servine. I definitely feel like Servine's one of those, like, you want, like, oh, I can't wait till it evolves again. Like, I know a lot of mid-evolutions have that. But, like, then we talk about, Serperior. Love Serperior. Very cool design. Serperior also, contrary. That ability's stupid. You can use Leaf Storm to get +2 special attack. Like, that's dumb. And also, I choose Snivy. I've chosen Snivy 100% of the time. I really don't have a desire to choose the other 2. I think Tepig's, for now, gonna be okay. I just thought Tepig was bland. I just didn't, like, when I look at Tepig, I didn't see anything that stood out to me. I was just kind of like, Fire Pig, cool. And I know that's kind of hypocritical, because, Chimchar's a Fire Monkey. Cyndaquil's a Fire Mouse. Charmander's a Fire Lizard, but, like, still, I just don't know. It never really stood out to me. Emboar's pretty cool with the Fire Beard, but, like, I would so much more take Blaziken, or Infernape over, Emboar. I'd choose any of the Final Evolution starters over Emboar, if I'm being honest. Just from personal liking. For competitive-wise, I don't know. I feel like Emboar's probably better than Typhlosion. I wouldn't know, but not better than the others, I think. I mean, you could head smash Charizard one-shot it probably, but, like, Charizard's gonna outspeed, hit you with Air Slash or something. I just don't know. Like, it just never stood out to me. And I don't get me started on Pig-Knight. I'm not a big fan of Pig-Knight. Just looks like a big, like, bubble with arms. Speaking of bubbles, Oshawtt's not bad. I don't think Oshawott is as bad as Tepig is. And even then, Tepig's like, okay. Tepig's not bad either. But Oshawott's a little bit better because I think Oshawott's personality in the anime kind of saves it. Duat's pretty cool. Samurot's... A lot of people don't like Samurott. I think Samurot's, like, pretty cool. Like, not bad. But, like... I just don't know. I don't really have much to say about them. And, let's go ahead and get these out of the way. I don't know. I don't have anything to say for Chessman. I don't have anything to say for Fennekin. If I were to choose a least favorite of the starters, Fennekin's probably my least favorite. Yeah, Fennekin's probably my least favorite of all the starters. Period. I don't know. Chessman's pretty cool, I guess. Like, I just don't know. Like, Couladin, kind of like Pig-Knight, but like worse. Like, I just looked at Couladin and I was like, absolutely not. Literally turned me off from choosing the chain. I just don't care about Couladin. Just looks like a big ball. I was originally gonna choose Chessman in my first run, but then, because I'm usually Team Grass, but then this guy came along. Actually, no. Probably won't put him up here. Put him in Goated, though, absolutely. Greninja's just so cool. Greninja's just fantastic. Like, Greninja makes choosing the Kalos starters such an easy choice, in my opinion. Like, God, he's just so cool. Ash's Greninja, absolute beast of a Pokemon. That guy was a unit. Ash Greninja was one of the coolest things to ever see in Pokemon anime ever. Probably like top 3. Water Dark, cool typing, very fast, hits very hard. And then Protean. We're talking more competitive Pokemon stuff. Protean, Greninja or Protean is so ridiculously good. It's insane how good he is. And I love frogs. Water types are cool. Just love this guy, man. He's super cool. Love the Froakie. I kind of want to move. Like, the more I just, like, compare here, I want to move these two up. I think I'm going to keep that. I'll keep that, yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Rowlet, man. God. Rowlet's just... Okay, another one of those, in the anime, Rowlet's personality is so amazing. And I think Rowlet's one of the only Pokemon that, like, genuinely made me laugh. Like, being older. Like, I started to watch a little bit of the Sun and Moon anime when, like, a year, 2 years ago, so I was, like, 17, 18. And Rowlet genuinely made me laugh in the episode where Popplio and Rowlet get stuck in the ring and in the bubble. Or Rowlet gets stuck in the ring. And then they go into the, they get blown away in the bubble. Like, that episode is fantastic. It's one of the best, like, filler episodes in Pokemon, I think, period. But I love Rowlet. Dartrix kind of looks like Alfred if he was a bird. But Decidueye, I think, is... Decidueye is probably the most underrated. I'm gonna say the most underrated, probably the most underrated, fully evolved starter of all time. I love this Decidueye. I don't think this Decidueye gets enough credit. Grass Ghost is a very cool typing. His design's fantastic. I love the design. I love the hood, and I love that his arm's also the bow with the hoodie string sort of thing. Just, Rowlet's adorable. Rowlet is precious. And, I think Rowlet is very deserving. I think for the sake of organization. We'll do this. We'll do this, yeah, we'll do this. Litten. Ooh, I don't know about Litten, honestly. We'll put Litten quite good. The thing that saves Litten, I think, in my opinion, is the fact that, Incineroar. Incineroar kind of hard carries for Litten, in my opinion, because, I love Incineroar's personality. And also, I, love Smash Bros. Very much. And I know Incineroar is not, like, tier list wise, Incineroar is not the best. He's quite slow. But Incineroar does a lot of good damage when he gets, down B going. And, he's got good throws, good combos. He's got combos off of down throw and I think down tilt as well. Yeah, you can get, like, I think you can get, like, down throw, up air. I think a low percent, maybe, up throw is also a combo. I don't know. But just, like, I think it's just my love for Smash Bros. And I think Incineroar is a very fun character that kind of saves Litten, if I'm being honest. Because otherwise, Litten, Torracat, not much of a cat person. Like, there's some exceptions to that rule, like Espeon. Love Espeon. But we're not talking about Espeon right now. Yeah, we'll leave Litten in there. Popplio. Popplio's not bad. I think I like Popplio more than Tepig.
This is for you.
Hold on. I think this tier is just kind of weird. We'll do this. We're gonna delete this row. We'll have 5 rows. I like it. This looks a lot better. Yeah. We'll put Popplio right here. Popplio is pretty cute. Don't care for Brionne or Primarina, if I'm being honest.
We're scaring those things away.
I don't know. I've got nothing. I don't really use them too much. Water Fairy is a pretty cool type, though. I do like that typing. And Primarina is, I think, pretty good in the competitive scene. Sparkling Aria with the, I forgot what her secret ability is, but isn't it like I believe her hidden ability is like, makes normal type moves, or sound type moves, water type? It's like Aqua Voice or something? I don't remember. I could be wrong about that. I can look that up. Okay, I looked it up. It's Liquid Voice, which turns sound type moves to normal, or sound type moves to water type moves, and it said gives it a 1.5 times boost. I don't know if that's saying that, like, which makes it stab, but it says it changes to water type and does this, so that's a 3 times. If off of what I'm reading, that might be a 3 times boost. That's impressive. I think for that, you might be. I think you're my favorite. Yeah, I don't think I like it enough to boost it to quite good, but keep it not bad. Let's see, Grookey, huh? I think Grookey's not bad. I don't care much. I don't know enough about Grookey. Grookey, Thwackey. Okay, Rillaboom's cool. Hold on. Looking like Donkey Kong. put him. Yeah, you know what? He'll be quite good. I know Rillaboom's pretty good in competitive play, which is nice, but I just don't know. Yeah. I was honestly not too big on Scorbunny. I wasn't too big on Scorbunny at all. Come initial release, because I was like, it's literally just a rabbit. Like, kind of like gave me like Tepig vibes, where it's just like it's just a rabbit on fire. That's like Litten gave me the same vibes too. I was like, what's this thing gonna do? It's just like it's whatever. And then Raboot's pretty cool. Looks like a Naruto character, or it looks like if a Naruto character was a Pokemon. But then Cinderace. I think Cinderace is where my mind changed a lot. I actually didn't even pick Scorbunny, but my first Pokemon I EV trained in Sword and Shield or made a competitive Pokemon in Sword and Shield was Cinderace. I very quickly stopped because I was like, whatever, I'm probably not gonna do this ever. But I think Cinderace is very cool. I enjoy Cinderace. And Squirmite is pretty cute. The anime is definitely helping him rub off on me. Goes Cinderace. Or it goes, when goes Cinderace with the Scorbunny. I enjoyed his, Scorbunny's personality. And then last but not least, we have Sobble. Now, yo, hot take, I think I'm gonna put Sobble in Goated. I was contemplating this. Because I know his final evolution, doesn't get a lot of love in the Pokemon community. Like, at all. Actually, probably one of the more hated, if not the most hated starter type. Just because he just looks like... The idea was like a James Bond design. Inteleon was supposed to be like a James Bond design. But, super skinny. Like, even I chose Sobble initially because I was like a water chameleon. That's cool. And I was just kind of like... Oh... Like, I watched him evolve, and I was kind of like, oh, this kind of is actually pretty unfortunate. But the more I kind of look at Inteleon, I like it a little bit more and more every time I see it. Also, the fact that he's hated so much is kind of just like, oh, I don't know if it's pity points, but like, I do have a special place for Inteleon, for the Sobble line, because it was the first I chose. Going through Galar. I think that's what saves it the most, is because it was my first choice. But Sobble's adorable. Its ability to cry. Its ability to cry and then like make people around it cry is kind of funny. I like that. They play into that well in the anime as well. Drizzle is my least favorite of the three, actually. I like Inteleon more than I like Drizzle. But I don't think just because it was my first chosen starter isn't gonna help it overtake Cinderace's spot. Yeah, I don't really have too much else to say. Any last changes I want to do? Maybe I might just like order them. Honestly, Chespin might be the only one that's like... Fennekin's my only one that's kind of like a no. We'll look at that a little bit later. Tepig might be a no. Chespin might be a no still as well. I don't know. I might get rid of this. I might get rid of this not bad tier. Yeah, I think I might get rid of this not bad tier. That means Oshawa's gonna go down. Nah, because I don't, like, yeah. That's not, it's not too bad. Don't want to switch anything else around. Actually, yeah, I'll do this. Might do that. These, I don't know where I want to put these. I'll figure that out. Let's see, put Snivy here. I like that. Okay. Up top. I think if we're being realistic here, that's what it looks like, probably. People might hold Goated just because of a lack of usage. Nah, Piplup, I think Piplup still deserves its spot. Yeah, it'll keep its spot in Palker's moment. Do I want to switch anything else around here? Actually, Charmander looking kind of low. You know what? Okay, executive decision, we buff Charmander up. Because I do like Charmander more than... I like Charmander more than a good amount of these, actually, the more I think about it. Charmander here. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll keep that. Yeah, alright. I think this will be my definitive tier list for now. For my first ever starter Pokemon first stage evolutions tier list. Alright. Like it a lot. We'll take it. Scroll down a little bit, like right here. I'll probably post this on my Twitter later. Yeah, for those of you who would like to see this, I might put a link to my Twitter in the description. If you want to see me do more tier lists and stuff, put in the comments what tier list you want me to do. I'll probably will do more on my own, like do more tier lists because I want to. Probably more Pokemon stuff, maybe some Smash Bros opinions, maybe some other stuff. Just let me know what tier list you want to see, and I will make videos on those. Yeah, go ahead, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/itcartonku. And I think that's about it. That's all I got. So, thank you everyone for watching the video, and I will see you later. Peace.